The following program contains adult language, poor taste in jokes, racial slurs, political slurs, slants, and all sorts of things that if you are sensitive and have a delicate constitution, you should probably go watch Teletubbies. You were warned.
I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking.
But you're so high.
Oh man, you know I ain't high.
But you're so high.
Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then.
But you're so high.
You ought to be ashamed of
Stay
yourself.
drunk all
Oh,
the
come on now,
time.
you all don't feel like that.
Bam! Hey kids, happy Monday night. Oh my lord, what a week or two. This is just a rant. I haven't talked to you guys like one-on-one, this is what I do, in a while. And it's been an interesting week. 2 weeks, whatever it's been, I don't know. I'm just gonna rant. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. I did the Mrs. Rotogeek build, and that was just like absolutely fun. I love my wife more than life itself. And she's, the thing that bugs me about her though, and I don't know if she'll watch this or not. She usually doesn't watch my shit. I probably wouldn't either. But the thing that bugs me about my wife, my smoking hot Mrs. Rotogeek, is the fact that everything that woman does is good. Everything. It's like she's a photographer. Bam, she's amazing. She's a mother. Bam, she's amazing. First quad she ever builds in her life. Poof, perfect. You know, it's like, really? Ugh, can't you just fuck something up? She does everything amazing. So, God bless her. Love her to death. She's the most amazing chick in the world. And we had the most fun two people should ever have with their clothes on. I mean, seriously, it was awesome. And she wanted me to tell all of you guys thank you for all the great compliments and the great comments you guys gave on her build. And we had a ball doing it. And I'm going to try to get her to do some more stuff with me. She had fun too, and you know, get a little booze in her. And the thing and she had one drink, mind you. You know, I had like 30 and she had one. But the thing this proposes a point, or brings up a point, whatever. And that's the whole quad thing. You know, she said in the video, I said, why do you want to do a build? And she's like, I want to see what all this crap's about. I want to see why my husband's out in the garage 11 hours a day or something like that. And she did. It's like, you know what? All you did was fuck around with me, make jokes, drink, have a drink, you know, and relax. You know, we weren't drunk by any stretch, but we were having fun. And the kids are in the other room, you know, they're sleeping and everything else. We started that build at 10 p.m. and we ended it at 12. I mean, and that's not the video. The video was 1 hour, but the actual build, 10 to 12, it was a 2-hour build. And I'm like, see, that's what it's about. It's not about whether you fly. I mean, I build way more birds than I fly. And she's like, yeah, it was fun. It was a good time and this, that, and whatever. So she wanted to tell you guys, she's giving the girls, our daughters, baths right now, that thank you to all of you with your great support and whatever else. And it was fun. And we're going to do more of it. I'm going to try to get her out to fly. She gets terrible motion sickness. So I'm not sure if... if she'll be able to put on goggles or not, because she can hardly watch my flight videos on the TV, let alone put on goggles. And but I'll get her to fly that bird line of sight. Either way, it's really, really, really awesome. So we had a blast. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. It was fun. And I think that's what this hobby's missing. It's gotten so techy and geeky and, you know, just, yeah, you know, I'm a geek at heart, obviously, you know. I've got a good mix. You know, I'm a robotic engineer, but I like motorcycles. I'm a guitar player. And, you know, I got all these little mixes. I have a very high-tech job, but very fun hobbies. And it's just supposed to be fun, you know? Fuck, get off the anal little, oh, we have to have your PIDs at this, that, and whatever, and your anti-gravity gain at this, that, and whatever, and oh, it doesn't fly absolutely perfect. If you have that little wobble of prop wash, oh, it's a piece of shit. No, fuck that. Get your bird in the air, go fly, bam, that's what's fun, you know? Anyway, had a ball, it was awesome. The other thing I want to talk about, this is awesome. All the guys in the Patriot Blades Club, which I love you guys dearly, bam, sorry I haven't been on Hangouts more. We have a big chat room that we all do, and we're in there all day long, all the time. And I haven't been in very much because last week I was in South Carolina for work all week. And, you know, it's just been blah, 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 blah. But one thing that we did is we took kind of, you know, those that could afford it, we took little donations in the clubs. Like, hey, if you got it, chip in $10. If not, no big deal. You know, no big deal. And a bunch of us contributed to buy a radar gun. I had this idea. I think it was my idea. Maybe it was somebody else's. I don't know. I can't fucking remember. Anyway, it's like, let's buy a radar gun because all of us are always doing builds. I do a zillion builds a week, obviously. But all the guys, my guys do a ton of builds too. And they're just really ramping up their builds. You know, Warlock and Copper J, they're doing some... what are those fucking things called? Rooster builds, and Space is doing 2 or 3 builds, and I'm always doing a build, and Explicit's doing his new build, and it just, you know, everybody's doing a build. And I was like, we need to buy a fucking radar gun and keep it in the club, and anybody who's doing a new build will mail it to you. You do your radar gun test for a week, keep it, you know, and bam, you know, see how fast they go. I think we're having a competition, kind of, who has the fastest bird, but yes and no. I don't know. It's pretty, it's just fun. It's neat to see how fast your birds are going to go. So, but anyway, we all chipped in. We bought, bam, a radar gun. Look at this shit. How cool is this? I put a Patriot Blade sticker on her just because I'm me, you know, and you turn it on and it does this little thing. 100, you know, miles an hour, and, you know, whatever. I can clock my kid running across the room. Very cool. I haven't tried it yet. My brother Space sent this to me today. He and I kind of came up with the idea, I think, and then he played with it for a week or so, and then he sent it to me. I'm going to do Blackhawk and I. This is how I'm going to try to turn Blackhawk into Scarface. I'm going to have him hold the gun, and then I'm going to fly. I'll hold it for him too, obviously, but we're just going to have some fun. I'm going to take number 1 and number 2, which are my main birds. In case you guys don't know, this is JJ Rotogeek's number 1, which is a headhunter, gold cobras. JJ Rotogeek number 1. And where's number 2? Number 2, where are you, buddy? There you are. Number 2 is this headhunter. And yeah, hype trains. So I'm definitely going to clock those 2. Maybe those are the only 2. Maybe my Griff, my Mocha Griff. I love this bird. Maybe. I don't know about that one. But, and then we're going to do the Mocha JJ, little micro. It's neat. Nobody ever clocks micros. Like, how fast does your fucking micro go? So that's what we're going to do. I am super stoked. So I'm going to keep this for a week or a week and a half or so. I think Blackhawk and I are going out flying tomorrow. Let's see if I can kill him, have him hold the radar gun. Very, very cool. I think it was like 110 bucks off of Amazon. Just look that up. Bushnell radar gun and radar detector, or radar, no, it's radar gun. And look it up. It's like 100 bucks. You know, it's like fucking badass. So if you have a, shit, I need to read the manual. If you've got a couple buddies that can go in with you, you know, we all pitched in 10 bucks a pop and paid for it in like 3 seconds. And yeah, very, very fucking cool. So that's that. What else do I want to rant about? Yeah, I went to South Carolina, did a little beach flying with the Mocha JJ. Very long trip. Ugh, sorry I've been MIA on that, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, flying in on a beach is a pain in the fucking ass. It looks fun, but when you land like I do, the shit gets in your props and your motors and sand everywhere, and oh, good night. I flew a couple packs out, and I brought number 1 with me too, and I was going to fly it, and you know, with my gold cobras and all that, and my Mocha Simplex Pro frame, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not flying this thing in the sand. So I did fly the Mocha JJ. It handled great. It was awesome. It was fun. I flew over the ocean a little bit. It was a great time. But then I took off and found some woods. Found something like a field, you know, whatever else. And it was just great, great fun. What else is going on? Man, there's so much shit I want to talk about, and I can't fucking remember. Yeah, I had a guy on the channel say to me yesterday, and I apologize, brother, if you're a watcher all the time of the channel. He's like, you need to lay off on the Bardwell jokes because it's getting old or something like that. And yeah, so I'm going to put up this little video clip that my buddy sent me. His name's FPV Fanatic, my brother Wes, one of my best friends. Watch this real quick.
like a USB port on your computer. Computer nerds who are having a conniption right now because it's nothing like it's got nothing to do with plug and play, and the serial port is... No, calm down, computer nerds. I'm one of you, but we have to dumb it down for the other people.
Bam. Okay. Now, any guy that is well known on YouTube and is depending on his viewers for his fucking income shouldn't call his people a dumbass or whatever he called them. I can't remember what he called them. But it's like, really? Do I even have to make the joke about this fucking guy? And I thought, you know, when Mrs. RotoGeek and I did the video Saturday night of her build, and she apologized because I called her out years ago, like a couple years ago. Bardwell, I used to watch Bardwell. I really did. This is not lie. This is not bullshit. 2 years ago or so, I think, don't quote me on that, but I said something like, you know, I found him. I started building GPS drones in this hobby. I didn't start off with quads, and so he wasn't much use to me, but I did find him and RC Model Reviews and all these guys. And Flight Test. I used to watch Flight Test too. And I pulled up this Bardwell character, and my wife came out, and she is the nicest human being you'll ever meet. And she's like, "What's wrong with his voice? Is he gay?" You know, and she said it totally innocently. It wasn't like I am. I'm a derogatory prick. I get that. But she's like, "Is he gay? What's wrong with him? Did he get kicked or something?" And so I called her out in her build video. I said, "Do you remember when blah blah blah?" And then of course, you know, she's so guilt influenced, and she's such a sweet soul. She apologized. She's like, "I'm sorry, Bardwell," or Josh, or whatever she said, for saying those things about you. I'm like, you know how much shit I'm gonna get from my people from you apologizing to Bardwell. You know, anyway, the guy's I'm sorry. I just think we do this for fun. It's about fun. I honestly make fun of him because 1, he wears a skirt, 2, he's a douchebag, 3, he's got a terrible voice, 4, he has an ego because he plays with toys for a living and thinks he's brilliant. Okay, whatever. You haven't cured fucking cancer. You're doing quads. And then he turns around and does this little video clip of calling his people that worship him, and they do. Read the comments. "Josh, oh my God, thank you." And he calls them a bunch of dipshits or whatever he did in that video, and I'm like, really? Really? I don't know. Anybody that watches my shit, thank you. It's cool. It's fun. That's why we do it. I do it for the guys in the club. I do it for all of you that even aren't in the club, that we talk to, that you and I talk on YouTube, and I answer every single message on my YouTube. And if I miss it, it's strictly because I missed it, and I apologize. Send me another one and called me a dickhead. And it's like, dude, you didn't reply to me. It's fun. That's all it is. I don't get any money, zero from it. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that. And it's just supposed to be fun. And people like him and a couple others have just turned it into this fucking... Anyway, so what I wanted to say to anybody that doesn't like me bashing on Bardwell, it's my fucking channel. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. That's why I put that little parental advisory in front of it. I curse. I say bad things. I'm a good person. I'm an honest person. I'm a good dad. I'm a great husband. I love quads. I love people that love quads. But if you're a fucking daisy and you cannot take a little ribbon by your little buddy Bardwell, who doesn't give a fucking rat's ass about you anyway because he just called you a moron, don't watch my stuff. That's all I'm saying. Go away. I don't care if I have 10 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers, because I have 1,300 of the best people out there, because I am a built-in filter. If you can't take me, you don't watch me. It's easy. And so to anybody that doesn't like the Bardwell jokes or any of the other slanderous crap that I say, don't worry about it. Don't watch it. Turn the fucking channel. That's the beauty of being a human being and freedom of choice. Okay, end of that rant. The next one I want to do. This is really fucked up. I was out with Black Hawk, my buddy Ian, 2 weeks ago. He's the only guy I fly with. I have no other fly buddies. I have a dude in Springfield, Ohio that I'm going to start flying with. But Black Hawk's the only one I fly with. And we went out and we're flying, you know, we're having a good old time. We're terrible. I mean, he's better than me. He's a better pilot than me. But we go out, we're flying. And I said, I want you to take, what was it? I think it was Mocha JJ. I think it was this one, if I remember right. And I said, take it out, fly it, tell me what you think, you know, that type of thing. So he takes it out, he flies it, whatever, and I crash it, and I broke number 1 in half, and all these things, and, you know, it was a great day, great time. I think it was 2 Sundays ago, or 2 Saturdays ago, excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, great time. And so I get home, and instantly I put my flight footage up, which sucks, you know, we all know that. And then, like, a week later, this fucking guy, I love him dearly, he's my brother, and he's like, dude, and he sends me these pictures, and I'm going to put them up right now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's like, I'm doing the FPV footage, because when he flies my birds, we never fly at the same time. I'll hand him my transmitter, or he'll hand me his, I'll fly his bird, he flies my birds, and that's it, you know, and I'll put on my goggles, and he'll put on his goggles, and we watch each other fly. We don't usually fly at the same time, because we would hit each other and like a bunch of dumbasses and destroy our birds. But anyway, a week later, he sends me these pictures. And there's this thing in the fucking sky. This little black, you just saw it in those pictures. I think I'm going to upload 3 of them. I don't know. And these little pictures. And I'm going to put a link in the description of the video that he did of finding it. Because I didn't record his DVR when he was flying my Mocha JJ. But he did, you know. And there's this like alien craft, he thinks. You know, and maybe it is. The thing that strikes me weird about it is in the pictures and the video, if I remember right, it's kind of sitting still and it's black. That's kind of weird, you know? It's like, and I don't know how good the pictures are going to show up in this video when I superimpose them or whatever, but it was kind of creepy. It's like, okay. And then he did this loop or whatever he did. And I'm also going to put up, I also put up the description of what he said. It was a screenshot of my phone of what he said, and you read that. And it was kind of weird because then he looped around and the fucking thing was gone. Not over here, not over there, not up Bardwell's ass. It was gone. And I was like, wow, that's... And I'm not... Let me preface this. I am not an egotistical human being. I'm really not. And I think most humans... And I'm a Christian. I believe in God and I do all this stuff. But I'm not one of these people that's so egotistical that I think I'm very physics related, astrophysics, relativistic quantum mechanics, you know, you name it, whatever. I'm not one of these people that thinks, okay, I know there's like hundreds of thousands of galaxies in the universe. I am not so pretentious and egotistical to think that we are the only life forms out there. I'm not. I do believe it. Now, do I believe aliens have come to this planet and they're in disguise and they're kidnapping people? I think that's a stretch, but I mean, you know, maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely open to it. And so, yeah, he sends me these pictures, and I'm like, wow, that's really fucked up. It's the fact that it's black, and it's kind of sitting still, and it's really far away and high up. So it's like, well, it's probably not a helicopter because they're usually not that high. And it's sitting still, and then it's like, boom, just disappears. He did the video, not me. It's nothing to do with me. And I just want you guys to know what you think about it. And also in the description, I'm going to put a link to a video of, I don't know if it's RC Mile Reviews or XJet. It's Bruce Simpson down down under there. But he did a UFO thing. And to me, his video looks like, and this is this week, it looks kind of like a phantom DJI to me. I think I see props or something. I don't know. But he put it out there. You know, watch that when you have time. It's pretty interesting. So I want to know what you guys think. You know, it's like, do you believe in aliens? Do you not believe in aliens? I think that it's I could go on for hours about my theories on it and, you know, whatever else. But I just thought it was really kind of fucking weird. You know, I would have never noticed it in a million years. Black Hawk pointed it out. It's like, ooh, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, dude. And I showed Mrs. Rotogeek, and she just didn't know what to think. She's just like, because we're both reasonable people. We're not ones to jump to conclusions or conspiracy theories or whatever else. And my brother, Gray, out in the United Kingdom, Graham, he and I have had this alien talk a few times, and he's very, very open-minded about it. We've had some great intellectual discussions about it. And yeah, you know, he's like, oh, you know, yeah, bring that up. I'm just curious what you guys think. It's just kind of weird, you know? It's like, I find this thing, and then, you know, RC Mile Reviews, Bruce Simpson finds it, and it's like, wow, you know, there's like these little UFO things everywhere. I think it'd be great. You know, bring it on, man. It's like, fuck, you only live once. Come on down. I think Bardwell is an alien. I really do. I think that the aliens studied us kind of half-assed, and they thought, wow, we have to wear suspenders with a skirt to make it all work. I do. I think that's what happened. And they sent down an alien like Bardwell. I think that's it. So anyway, damn, that's it. I just wanted to shoot the shit with you guys. Haven't talked in a while. I spit out a few videos today and this week, and this weekend, I should say. And we're going to do some more this week. I'm going to finish the drone wing that's coming up, so piss off Warlock. But yeah, we got to do the GPS install, the camera install, and a couple other things on that. Did a bunch of builds you guys haven't even seen yet. I'm going to do the Flight Club Fuck It review and a couple other things. So yeah, going to be cool. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to Ramble. Love you. Take care. Mrs. Rotogeek says hi and thanks. Talk to you later. Keep shining side up. God bless. Bye.
Bam, JJ. Bam, JJ. Hope you like fishing.